Welcome back to Farming Simulator 2017 with the Rude Man, and I'm on Corn Belt. And I just spent the last 2 or 3 hours working on the farm. This farm is so big, and there's a lot of stuff that are just kind of boring jobs that need to be done. So let me show you what I've come up with and what I plan on doing next. So I'm just going to kind of run through here. First of all, I did use the Scorpion here, and I cleared a little bit more of the trees off of here, and I've got all the train cars with some kind of logs on it. The two on the end there are kind of slight, but I don't care. I'm tired of cutting logs. So, but pretty much I've got something on every trailer there, and I think I've got them all tied down. That's tied down. That's tied down. That's tied down. That one's tied down. Now here's the problem. When I was loading this, I didn't notice that one of the little things fell off. But funny thing though, it shows the strap holding it. So I'm not quite sure what's going to happen with that. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen with that. I wonder if I shouldn't restrap some of these. I don't know. It looks like it doesn't look like they're strapped, but maybe they are. Okay, so anyway, that's one of the things I've been doing. I had a couple of little scraggly pieces that kept falling off, and I couldn't pick them up with that crane. So I put them on the truck and loaded them into this pallet thing. I'm going to have to come get these pallets here one of these days. All right, let's see what else I got going. I'm just going to run through equipment so I can recall what it was I was doing. I'm waiting for more sugar here. And I think I was right when I said that there was more stuff coming in that. Somebody called it a molasses tank, and that's what I'm going to call it. That's basically what it is. It's that molassesy crap that's after the sugar. We're going to be using this in a minute. Let's see. I've got these guys lined up. Now, if you remember, in the last episode, I kind of messed up when I did this because I had these guys set up on three. What am I trying to say? Oh, dang it! I can't think. I'm lost. I'm confused. I'm dazed. Headlands. I had it set on 3 headlands, which means that when I do the thing where I do left, front, center, and right, and I set it on 3 headlands, every one of these guys want to do 3 headlands. So that's 9 headlands. I don't want that, and they were interfering with each other. So what I've done is I've redone the courseplay course so that I've got this one right, that one's center, that one's left. They all have 1 headland because they're all sharing the same courseplay route. They share it. You make 1 courseplay route, and then you say, okay, you're going to do that route on right, you're going to do it on center, and you're going to do it on left. Now, I did get, as you know, some of this plowed. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start it over and see if these guys work like they're supposed to work. Okay, so that's what I'm doing out here. So I'm going to do that in a minute. Let's get around and see what else is going on. All right, these guys, I plan on leasing this field right here, this 21. I'm going to lease it, and I'm going to take the crop off of it. So that's why these guys are sitting out here. They're waiting for me to lease that field. Okay, and then he's just sitting there doing nothing. I have so much grass that I decided not to waste a lot of time doing grass for quite some time. So these guys are just kind of sitting there. Now this guy is sitting here because I was working on the silage that's in these pits here. And in 2013, I did a tutorial to teach how to use the front end loader to get this stuff out of here, and at the time I was actually selling it. So there was I was at a biogas plant. But I did another course here, and that's what I'm doing here. And I'm trying to set a course up that automatically dumps this, loads this and dumps it. So I'll show you how that's going in a second here. Let's run around. In the meantime, I've got that booger over there that I was picking up the silage with. So let's run through again. This guy was picking up crude oil. So I do have some crude oil. Where did it go? Oh, I dumped it here, and it shows up over here, I hope. I hope. Yeah, okay, it's over here. So I've got crude oil to pick up, too. Let's run through here, I've got to get some trucks over there. I was in the last episode picking up this gas. It's full. We'll run it over to the pump in a minute here. Let's see what else. Water guy, that guy. I was hauling the silage out of this rig and putting it in the storage over here. And I want to get some straw going in the compost. I need to start making compost. I think that I can do some kind of production if I had compost. I'm not entirely sure. But I'm taking the silage out of that and just putting it in storage here. This guy's just waiting for the molasses there. This guy needs to run over and pick up that crude oil because I want to keep making fuel. Trying to sell. I need tons and tons and tons, millions of dollars to buy another field. And that's what I want to do. So I'm trying to get my crap together all in one place so I can figure out what the heck I've got that I can sell. This guy I just filled up. He's got corn, sunflower seeds, straw, whatever's left in this storage here at the depot. Now, the grass and straw is still here, so I've got tons and tons of grass and straw. So I'm going to run this back to the main farm and empty this. So we're going to do a little backwards compatibility here. A little bit of fun driving. Whee-hee! I wonder if I can do 100. I can. 117 in reverse. Sweet. I better watch, though. It'll take me an hour to stop this thing. Wee-haw. I love these trains. This map is just so big. I swear, I've been doing a couple of hours, at least about 3 hours, I think, of just nonsense, trying to get caught up with hauling silage and picking it up, and you know, it's just been crazy. The map is just so big. And unbelievably, I get a great demand, and it's never for anything I've got. I'd like to do Field 18. Field 18. Look at the size of Field 18. It's potatoes. Can you imagine having that many potatoes? Uh-oh. I better slow down here. Slow it down. All right, let's see. Was I doing anything else? I don't recall. I think that was pretty much it, but we'll run through again just to make sure. 3 hours worth of work. Goodness gracious. All right, let's stop this. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. Right there. We'll start unloading this here. Sunflower seeds first, I guess. Thank God it goes fast. Let's run around. I got those to take. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Let me start the plowing first. So let's start the plowing. I'm going to start with this guy. Hopefully the course is not loaded. Okay, course is not loaded. So let's load the course. It was Field 35, I redid it. It's a plow course. I've got it set on one headland here. So we're going to grab that. And then we're going to grab that again. And we're going to grab it again. And that'll give me all three of these ready to go. Okay, so now I need to go over and set this guy on left. Okay. And then I'm going to set this guy on right. Right. And then this guy's going to be left on center. So center. All right. Now let's get back to that guy over there and get him started. Okay, this guy's gonna go. I'm gonna have him go from this point. Okay, so there he goes. He's on the right. And then this guy's in the center. Just run it up here a minute. Let it go. This should take off from here. And then let's let this guy go. Let's get him up here a ways. So I'm sure he's in the right position. We'll let him go. Is he not in the right position? No, 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 no. Stop. Alright, let's try this again. There he goes. Okay. So he's well behind the other guy, but this one is almost too close. Let me stop him. We're going to stop him until that guy gets into the turn. I don't want them banging heads, if you know what I mean. So, alright, let's let it go. And then, let's see, we've got Alan Myers on this one. We've got Craig Dodds on the first guy. And we've got Jeremy Nelms on that one. Let me get my... This guy. Let's get in the air and see how these guys are doing. Because in the last one I had set up, they weren't working well together. But I think this is correct. I think this is going to work. Wow, number 3 is already... Is he already in the corner? Wow. I think that's number 3. Okay, and there's number 2. So it looks like number 3 is in the third lane. Number 2 is in the second lane. So far, so good. Number 1 should be well into that corner by now. There he goes. So they're each going to do one headland, which means there's going to actually be 3 headlands done on the field. Now, a field this big, nothing wrong with that. A field smaller than this, I wouldn't have 3 combines on. Or I might, but not running the way these are. So far, so good. Comes number 2. Number 3 should be tagging along here in a second. Okay, number 3 is just making the turn. Now, the thing with number 3, the first 2 can make an even turn. Number 3 has to do a little bit of acrobatics to get lined up. See if we can catch up to number 1 again. He's in the turn. Now when he gets to the end, he'll be done with his headland. And then the trick is going to be, if he knows what position he's in, to start going up and down the field. Yeah, this worked great. I'm going to do the same thing when we get to that field that I'm going to lease here. I wanted to lease 18, but oh my God, I don't know if I want to do potatoes like that. And I'm thinking also about doing some overloaders instead of getting the trucks out in the field. I'm thinking about it. I don't know. I don't know if I want to spend the money. If I do that, I'll probably sell some of the trailers that I'm using and just use one truck and trailer. I'm having trouble with the silos where they're not dumping the second trailer anyway. Okay, so he's done. He's going to go at an angle here. And then he's going to go all the way to the end. And then turn around, start coming back. Let's see what that one does. That one should cut over the same thing. Okay, this guy should be to the left of the guy in front. And it looks like it is. And we got the third guy, wherever he's at. He should be taking this course right here. And then they'll be caught up with what they've already done. When I came in after the last episode, one of these guys was way out in the field. 2 of them were hitting face to face, head on. So something wasn't right. Now he's going to have to do a little bit of acrobatics, like I said, to get back up in this lane. So that puts him well behind the other 2. But that's okay, as long as they each know what they're doing. Alright, so he's coming on. He's going to be in that lane. Now the first guy, remember, is to the right. So this should be the left lane that I'm over right now. This one over here would be the center, and the right would be way over here. So he should be heading out to this part of the field. Let's see where he's at. Well, he's thinking about it. Now they're kind of close together. I don't know if that's going to hurt anything or not. So right now they're trying to get set up where they need to be, because he's the right, he's going to be to the right. That guy's the center, and that'll leave a strip for the third guy coming behind. There he goes. Is he far enough to the right? There she goes, or he goes. Sorry, he. Okay, go, go, go. There you go. He's going. There he goes. There she goes. I keep saying that. It's a he. I got females on my mind, I guess. Okay, and that leaves a strip for him. So it looks like they're working out. Now I may have to stop that second one and give the first guy a little headroom. Whoa! right, let me slow this one down a little bit. Give that guy a little bit of room to turn on the other end. Because, see, he's in the right-hand lane. Well, this lane is the right-hand lane, so he's got to make a little bit of acrobatics on the other end to get into that lane. And I want him to have enough room to do that, so... Now, he needs to slow down a little bit. Okay, here's the first guy. See, he needs to do a pretty sharp turn there to get into that next lane. I guess it didn't need to. I didn't need to get him that far apart, I guess. I kind of was trying to avoid them bopping heads, if you know what I mean. All right, things are working. As far as I can tell, things are working great. This one should turn right here, and he is. This one should turn just beyond that, and I think they're gonna. So let's move on. Let's move on. Let me show you this thing. I'll show you how it kind of works. I used to do this in 2013. As a matter of fact, I had a tutorial on this. But let's see. We're gonna do. Of course, you're gonna do this one right here, which is the fill and empty shovel right there. And then let's see, load silage 3. I called it silage pit 1, 2, and 3. And then we're gonna head up into this and see if I can get him to run here. The problem is the bucket's so small. 2 combined courses. Oh shoot. Are you kidding? I already had a course in it. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Alright. Let's see what happens. Nothing. Oh. Too many waiting points. Darn it. What did I do? Let me get rid of that. Let's get this here. Oh, what did I do? I did something wrong. Too many waypoints. Oh, I see what I did. Okay, I see what I did. Alright, stop that. Get rid of that. Let me get rid of that. It doesn't work well because when I did it in 13, I had a modded cat that had a great big dump on the front of it. And it worked pretty good. But let's see. Alright, so you gotta take this and put the bucket into the silo there just a little bit. Just a little bit. Alright, and then we're gonna start the course recording at that point. And we're gonna run slowly down to the other end of the pit. Yeah, and unfortunately, I don't like that it's articulated. That's a problem. That the machinery is articulated. And also that the bucket is not very big. That's also a problem. All right, let me get up here, get closer to the end, and then we're going to put a stop point, a park point, and then we're going to tell it to back up, and we're going to back out of this. I call it a park point. It's a pause point where you're telling the thing to pause. So if there's a trigger there, it pauses until it does its job on the trigger. Otherwise, it pauses. Let's see, I can do 2. There's 1. Alright, I'm going to put a second pause here. And keep backing up. Now, obviously, courseplay has changed since 2013. This is a little bit different technique than it was. Let's go forward now. Alright, we need to get this over the truck. This truck's a little tall. This truck's a little tall, so we're going to stop right there and put another pause. We're going to go into reverse, and we're going to back up. And we're going to go forward. And we're going to stop the course. This isn't pretty, but let's see what happens here. Test silage 3. Now there is one more thing you have to do to make it work, and that is you need to go into this section right here, driver settings, and you need to set no, not that. I'm sorry, not that one. This one right here. And you need to set your loading position. Now your loading position, of course, is going to be bucket to the ground, so you can scoop the stuff up. Your transport position would be bucket up and open. And then your pre-unloading is all the way up, so you can drive over the truck. And then, of course, your unloading position would be actually dumping into the truck. Once that is set and activated, then you can drive the course. Let's see what happens. Nothing's not working right. Isn't that wonderful? Okay, so it's not working correctly. Alright, let me go. This should be... Alright, well, let's try this again. Alright. Maybe it didn't keep this part of it. Okay, so we go to the ground. We're going to want to scoop. And we say, okay, that... Alright, it should have already had that then. It should have already had that. Stop and go loading. Drive the course. I had it working earlier. See, the problem is it's having to go too far to get a full bucket. It's not It's not scooping anymore. Alright, it's not working. Dang it, I had it working. Oh, well, maybe it is. I don't know. Look, the bucket went up into the transport position. But it should have stopped when it was full. It did the last time, and it used to do that. It would stop when the bucket was full. Okay, now when it gets to the back, it should lift that bucket all the way. I'm not doing anything. The course is doing it. All I was doing was moving the camera around a little bit. Okay, so it should go back. Once it gets back, it should, or gets close to the truck, that bucket should rise. If it's working correctly. There it went. Okay, bucket's rising. And then when it gets to this point, it should stop, dump. See, the trailer's too tall. That was a little bit of a problem. Then it should back up and it should start again. And hopefully it should do that until the bunker's empty. But the problem is, again, the bucket on this thing's not big enough. And it's not wide enough. So it's going to take out of the center and it's going to leave the edges. The one I had before was a mod. It was a Caterpillar mod. And it was all-wheel steer. So it wasn't articulated. It was an articulated piece of equipment. But see, now the bucket didn't go down again. Alright, something's wrong. I think it's because I changed the one setting. Well, okay, so it can work. Let me stop it. It can work. I'll work on it a little bit. Let's get on with stuff here. Okay, are these guys... Uh-oh. Oh, he's okay. Wow, are they almost done with this field? They're getting close to being done with this field already. Sweet. All right, let's get out to this field. And this is field 21. I want to lease this. How much does it cost? Oh my God, almost $7 million. Wow. Well, let's see if we can lease it. Hopefully we've got enough money. And I want to do the same thing with this. So let's grab one of these guys. Doesn't matter which one. All right, now this field's a little bit oddly shaped, and that's okay. That's what we've got courseplay for. Alright, so let's do 21, 13.2. We're starting in the southwest. Going to be heading north. We're going to do one headland. And then let's save that. It's going to take a minute. Okay, so then we're going to do... we have to save it because otherwise the other two won't know what the course is. So this is field 21, harvest, southwest, heading north, 13 times 1, save it. Can take a minute. Can take more than a minute. Can take forever. Alright, there it went. Okay. Now this guy is going to be the left offset. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Oh, dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. I forgot. I forgot. I forgot. I forgot. I forgot to set multiple tools. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. All right. We need to set this for 3 tools. And then generate it again. Or can we? Oh, shoot. Let me start over. This is not right. Alright, so 21. 3 tools. That should all be right. Generate that. Field 21. Harvest. Southwest, heading north, 13 times 1 times 3, because I've got 3 combines going. Enter that. Wait about 15 minutes till. Oh, wow, that was a lot quicker. Why was that so fast? Okay, now this guy's going to be the left. He's going to be left. Okay, so then this one. Whoops. Open a combine. Don't put the wheels down. Okay, so we're going to use the same thing. Let's get rid of that. We're going to select. Wait a minute. What's that? Yeah, select. We're doing Field 21 Harvest. That one right there. Okay. And then this guy's going to be the center. That's good. And then this guy, unfold, choose a course. Going to be the same course, of course, of course, of course. 21, that one right there. And he's going to be the right. Left, center, right. Left, center, right. Okay. So, let's get this guy going. Oh shoot, railroad track. Ah! What do we got? Soybeans, barley. And I don't want to do the windrow, obviously. I don't need it. So, let's see if this guy's ready to do his thing. Alright. And then this is number 2. Let's let that guy get a little bit ways away there. Get our next combine. Alright, this guy should be able to go. Give this guy a minute here. I'm going to pull up a little bit further to make sure he's got what he needs to be doing. And then we'll wait a second here for that one to get it a little bit further ahead there. Uh-oh. What's happening here? Let me get a little bit further down the road. Where's he trying to go? Where's he? I don't understand. Okay, something's not right. Shoot. Something's not right here. This guy's set on the right, isn't he? Yeah, he is. And I did have 3 headlands, right? Three. Oh, no, I had 1 headland. Never mind. I had 1 headland. Well, I don't know what's going on. This guy should be over here. Oh, it's one of those fields that's all messed up, not... Alright, I don't know what's going on. Well, let's let him go. Let's check on the other 2, see how they're doing. Okay, this guy's still obviously on his end. This is the center. And that guy should be right behind them. I just want to see what he does on the end here. Is he going to go around like he's doing the headland, or does he think he's going up and down, up and down? He thinks he's going up and down, up and down. He missed his headland. He's off. He's off. Why is he off? Field 21, southwest, 13 times 1 times 3. And he's on the right. He's on the right. He should be way over here. That's where he's supposed to be all along. Okay. That's where he's supposed to be. So I'm going to have to do a little bit of manual on the front end there. It looks like the plows are done. And oh wow, they're all lined up in a row here. I think they're all done. Perfect. Sweet. That worked great. Now I wonder if I can get the Cedars to do that. That'd be sweet. Steve Jones is on this guy. We got Gino on number 1. We've got Harold Teague on number 2. Too bad half of the field is not seated. And he's going to catch up. He'll catch up. I have no fears. All right, here he is, right in place. Okay. I don't know why it took him so long to figure it out, but... Alrighty, well with that, I'm going to call it an episode. Hope you had fun. If you did, give it a like. Share it with a friend. Subscribe if you haven't. I'll see you back on the farm in the next episode. Happy farming.